Oh, I forgot I was on the clock. This cafe con leche is so good that Cuba Cuba is known to have the best in our entire state. So we should probably talk to their owner about how they make this goodness and of course try everything else on the menu. Southern Colorado Life is here. Let's check it out. I want you so bad.
Highlighting the best in our area, Southern Colorado Life with Ryan Nelson.
Now that we finally made our way inside, I'm super excited to introduce the owner of Cuba Cuba. She goes by the name of Christy. How are you today?
I am doing super well. Thank you, Ryan.
I'm excited to be here. This is probably one of the very few places where you can find good, authentic Cuban food in Southern Colorado. So I have to ask, what was the inspiration behind starting this business?
So I moved here in probably 99 to Denver. I was first in Breckenridge, but that was quick. And then when I got here, I ended up marrying a Denver boy, and I wanted to bring my culture here. I'm Cuban from Miami. And so I started my first restaurant in the Golden Triangle in Denver in 2001, actually on my birthday. Worst birthday of my life.
Okay. Well, this business has thrived, I'm sure, since then, since that original location. Now you're here in Castle Rock. I have to ask, the decor here is beautiful. When I first Googled this and I looked at the reviews, everybody was saying how beautiful the murals are, the tables, there's intentionality everywhere. What was the inspiration behind some of this?
Well, I'm trying to make it as tropical as I can.
Okay.
So the original location has been there for so long, and it's sort of like an institution in Denver. And to recreate that, and it happens to be in the oldest two houses in Denver, is very difficult. And especially where I'm located here in Castle Rock. But that being said, I took the kind of ideas of what I had at the original location, and then I kind of pumped them up, gave them a little more love, and then I brought in a good friend of mine who's a graffiti artist, and he's a local graffiti artist. His name is Jer, and he helped me create Lola, and then I have Susana, and then I have, these are like the Cuban sisters. We post like in every single restaurant has a different sister. And then it's just color and tropical, and it's like Cubanizing the space. That's what I call it. It's Cubanizing the service, Cubanizing the space, so that you all get a true taste of what I'm trying to bring to Denver and Colorado.
And I love that. And I love that you're bringing your culture here authentically. Before, in the past, I saw that you did have some Domino nights. If you don't know, Domino's is huge in Cuban culture. I wish we had some here today. But also at other locations, I heard you have a cigar social, rum dinners. Could we talk about that?
Absolutely. So we've done a rum dinner here before, and it went super well. So what I do is, since we have probably about 50 rums here from all over the world, we bring in the distributors and we pair them with our food, and we just make a fun night of it. And it's something like I get to talk, the crew gets to try, like the guests like get to try 2 or 3 different tasters of rums, and we pair them with whatever food we think is good. And we do that also to introduce the public to rum, because rum is sort of on the forefront of popularity. You know, much where tequila was 20 years ago. You know, now rum is starting to get that buzz. And then I also have we partnered with someone local with our new rum, so we're going to be doing a rum dinner here in Castle Rock pretty soon. So I'm trying to figure out the date still.
That's super exciting. And on top of that, at other locations and hopefully here soon, salsa classes?
Yes. We have them at Glendale now, and I'm working my way over here. So
Okay.
we did do live music here for a while, and we lost the band for a little bit, but we're going to bring them back. And with that came some salsa lessons, which is really great. We clear out like the dining room area. People eat, drink, dance. It's great.
Oh, that sounds like so much fun. I need salsa classes. It's harder than you think.
There's a lot of people that need salsa classes.
I'm stepping on toes when I do this.
But there's a lot of people that jump in and kind of help you dance. It's great. Even if it's not a lesson, it's like, you know, you have really good dancers that come in and kind of guide you, which is really fun.
I love that. See, I need to sign up for that. Now, going back to the drinks, I saw on the menu, of course, Cafe con Leche. How good is it?
Oh, it's so good. It's like, it's liquid fuel, first of all. And it's funny because we're located next to a very popular coffee shop. And I'm always kind of letting people know, hey, you gotta try this. The people that do are knocking on the window before we open. Like, please, can I get a café con leche? Or can I get a cortadito? Because you know, I marinate the sugar and coffee overnight, which kind of gives it this little boost. And And then we do Café Bustelo, which is like the typical Miami Cuban blend.
Wow. So now we have to transition to the bar because I want to see this dragon fruit mojito that you have. We got to see how it's made.
I
So
got
can
you.
we do that?
Yep.
All right.
Let's do it. We're gonna make a mango mojito and a grapefruit mojito. So this is where I shine, get ready. So we got the lime and we got our mint, our fresh mint that we pull regularly. Muddle. The fresher the lime, the harder the muddle. Perfect. All right, so here I got my mint infused rum, which is what we do, just to give it that extra kick. And we use a limon rum to give it that extra flavor. This is our mango puree and our mango juice. Number one. And we're gonna be making a grapefruit pineapple mojito. So sometimes I run fundraisers out of here for schools, and I do like mojito making parties. And so what we do is I let the people sit around, watch us do our recipe, and then I let them play. And this is kind of one of our favorites. I don't have it on the menu, but you can come in and ask for it whenever you want. So we got fresh grapefruit, and we have fresh pineapple, and we always have to have a little lime. And of course, mint. And then we gotta muddle. So this is, again, our mint infused rum that we make here. And our simple syrup. And in this case, we're gonna use some fresh pineapple juice. And I'm gonna top it off with soda water. And then the last bit is just make sure that we mix everything together real well. Our mojito.
The goodness that you smell before you even walk in is finally on the table. I'm trying not to drool because we have to explain this to Southern Colorado. So what is on this table right now?
All right, let's start with the mariquitas. So these are our plantain chips, like signature dish. It's what everyone orders. Let's just say you walk into a Mexican restaurant, you're gonna order tortilla chips or nachos. You're gonna order this. And it comes with our garlic mojo, which is our signature like garlic citrus sauce. We have our mango habanero, so spicy sweet, and then our homemade guac. And this is something that's been on the menu for 25 years. Let's go with the Cuban sandwich. So there we have the ham, the roasted pork, slow roasted, 12 hours, super good. Swiss, mustard, and Swiss cheese, melted on the Cuban bread that we actually bring in from Miami because it's impossible to make it here. I think it's the altitude. And then your favorite, yuca frita, which is the root vegetable, similar to a potato. And then we toss it in a garlic mojo, which is this sauce right here, which we use a lot. in our cooking. Garlic, citrus, onions, those are our things. And over here, we have our vaca frita. And our vaca frita is our pan-seared flank. So it's braised, and then we marinate it, and then we pan-sear it, super crispy. It kind of breaks apart as you eat it. Sauteed onions. We have our Cuban white rice, topped with some parsley. And we're kind of known for our white rice. It's really, really good, really flavorful. And these are chelas, black beans, and I say chela because my grandmother's recipe. And so those are really flavorful. And we side them with some sweet plantains, and I brought some extra ones because you always need extra plantains on the table.
Absolutely. It looks so good. But
I'm
what
so
about these
glad.
two sweet treats in the front?
So that's our fresh meringue that we put on top. That's so good. It's falling. So that's our 3 milk cake, and this is what we've had. We've been known for it for 25 years. It's our staple. And then that is our flan, and again, my grandmother's flan. That's her recipe. And both, it's like people kind of come in and you gotta have both. It's hard to figure out which one's better than the other. They're both so great.
Absolutely. I agree. Both of those look so good. So for everyone that's watching at home right now, and they're wondering, where can I find Cuba Cuba? Where exactly are you located?
We're right off of I-25 and exit 185. So we get a lot of your Colorado Springs folks here all the
Okay.
time. And they're begging me to open in Colorado Springs, and I'm trying. I'm looking for location. So I'm working my way there. But that's the closest one to Colorado Springs. We have Highlands Ranch, Northfield, Denver Tech Center, Glendale, and then the OG, which is the original that's in the Golden Triangle in Denver.
Okay, and what about social media?
Social media, Cuba Cuba Cafe, and you'll be able to see all the dates on these like cigar social and rum socials that we've been talking about, and our salsa events. I post everything all the time, and I'm going to post you guys. So
Awesome. Well, we appreciate that, and we appreciate you bringing out this wonderful Cuban food. Thank you so much for your time.
my
We
pleasure.
appreciate it.
Thank you.